should really start doing these videos like a little bit earlier at least. The birds are chirping and it's like 6 o'clock in the night. Is that even a thing? Anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Cam. I'm gonna be talking about Destiny today, specifically the new season. Forgive me if I don't really know much in the video, or rather I don't have a lot of information. All the information that I've gathered is from the Bungie.net website, so yeah. Sometimes I want to live like as far away from human society as possible. If you go to the website, they are gonna have a season of the Splicer. That's gonna be the new season upcoming season. I don't know what the fuck happened to me there. Probably had some stroke. If you go down their season page, you're gonna find the same thing that, you know, last 2 seasons I think had it, where they had their own website. They have the trailer, they have the... If you do go down, it tells you a little bit more about what the season's going to have. And it goes as follows. An endless night. That's very poetic of them to say, but cool. The Vex have plunged the last city into an endless night, threatening the safety once found beneath the watchful presence of the Traveler. I like how the Traveler is just there chilling, not giving a single, like... He doesn't give a rat's ass about what happens down underneath. Even though there's like literally Vex, you know, under him. Anyway, under the watchful presence of the Traveler, it is here. Bathed in perpetual moonlight, the Ikora reveals the identity of an unlikely ally that may hold the keys to triumphing over this attack. So yeah, the Vex have pretty much made Destiny just became Shadowbringers, and if you play Shadowbringers, you probably know what I'm talking about. You go down and it shows you Mithrax looking like a 80s disco Tanix, which honestly he looks pretty fucking cool. I thought he would look like he did back in that one mission in Destiny 2. I forgot the name of the mission where you let him go and he just like repays you the debt by having the 0-hour mission, I think. I don't know, it's some weird stuff. I'm not gonna go over it here because I totally don't remember. This is like really early Destiny 2 stuff. But anyway, Mithrax Kelov, the House of Light, leads a small group of Elixni who wish to be closer to the Traveler. As a sacred Splicer, he possesses the knowledge needed to combat the Vex technology that ensnares the last city. There is a bond of light shared here. Will it be enough? I'm sure it will after Mithrax sees how we're using darkness as a weapon now. They're going to update Helm, so I'm glad they are actually sticking with Helm, because I was kind of curious what they were going to do with this space here. They are upgrading it with another version of, I think this is Sepix. I'm not even sure because it does look like a normal servitor, but someone called it Sepix before. I'm not really sure about that, but either way, it says Helm Upgrade EXE. A new chamber overlooking the loading bay has been completed. It is here that the Vanguard will harness the new Splicer tech and plan their response to the Vex incursion. So there you have it. This is where you're going to upgrade all your stuff instead of the normal way with the Helm and so on and so forth. There's going to be 2 new activities. I assume it's going to take in like Kingdom Hearts Tron World 2.0. I'm assuming, because this is what it looks like. But man, does it look cool! If you take a look at the screenshots in the website itself as you go down, it is very cool. The first one's going to be Override. Is going to be a 6-player match-made activity. It looks like it's going to be similar to another activity, but it's a weird activity. I guess we're gonna see when it comes out what it will really actually be like. But it does look like another activity that was in previous seasons ago. I just don't remember the name of it because I tend to not remember a lot of things from Destiny since like some of them don't come back. There is another one called Expunge, which is a weekly pinnacle mission, which I assume is going to be the thing most people are gonna go for every week. It says here each week Guardians will uncover new vulnerabilities within the Vex network and use Splicer keys to infiltrate and collapse it from within. So yeah, there you have it. Whatever that means, I don't know because I haven't played it. So we'll find out on Tuesday because I am recording this on a Saturday now. So Volta Glass is coming back. I never did Volta Glass, and I believe Volta Glass was the first. I love Venus. Venus was my favorite planet when I was playing Destiny 1 at my friend's house. So I didn't really get the chance to really actually play the game, but I did explore Venus a little bit, and it was great. Everything was just cool about Venus. And I never did Volta Glass specifically. Obviously, like I said, I did not have the game, but I was always watching other people do it, and it was pretty cool. Like, I've always wanted to do it, but that's what you get for being a high school student and broke. It's coming back, and I'm not broke anymore, so I can actually afford to play it. And even if I was broke, it wouldn't matter because it's free for all players. So Volta Glass is going to be there. There's going to be another World's First, which is weird because they already have. They did say there is going to be different. There's going to be something added into it, but who knows, man? Only time is gonna tell when it comes out. I believe it's gonna come out 2 weeks after the season starts. So yeah, it's right there, and it keeps showing you stuff for the first 24 hours. You're gonna be able to get the raid jacket, which looks pretty freaking cool. The ring is, oh my god, the ring is so cool. The ring is the coolest thing I've ever seen. The ring just looks like a Vex, but like a ring, and it's like made of silver, so it's really cool. And obviously the Volta Glass seal, which I really tempted to get because I really love the seals. So yeah, that's a thing. And if you keep going down the site, you're gonna get the most controversial thing out of the season so far, which is armor synthesis. I've always wanted armor synthesis in terms of what it means to mix and match different armor sets and look a certain way. However, Destiny, or rather Bungie, has not done a very good job in telling us how we're going to get it, or how the process of getting your armor sets and your armor pieces together is going to end up looking like. There is a lot of stuff that they went over, and a lot of that stuff is very convoluted. So I hope they're just fixing things from. I hope they're fixing things from the back end. Because yeah, I would love armor synthesis to be much more easier than what they're trying to do, and I hope it's easier than what I'm imagining it to be, because what they explained back in I think it was the final week of Bungie, like for the season, it wasn't very good, and a lot of people were complaining it on Twitter, and yeah, I don't know, Chief, but yeah, at least 801's gonna be the one doing it, so that's a plus. But when it comes to the whole process of actually acquiring things and the whole silver and needing to pay real money for it, it's like, I don't know, Bungie, you kind of have to like fix some of those things. But that's another thing that we shall see when it gets here. Then if you keep going down, you keep getting armaments. So this is where the whole season of weapons come in, and this is where I'm really fucking excited. Like, this season is so cool because of this. So there are weapons. I'm gonna show it all on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There is a lot of cool looking weapons. It's just like, it's extremely cool. It gives me hope that there is going to be a lot more stuff to combat other things. And, by combat other things, I mean stasis, because stasis is out of fucking control since Beyond Light. There are going to be new exotics. A lot of leg exotics I've noticed. One for each class, as I'm looking at here. I believe it's one for each class, unless I'm yeah. So there are going to be new exotics introduced. I don't know how I feel about them. I would have to really play them and test them out because they're one for each class so far. So as for their looks, they look very cool. I don't know. There's nothing really much else to say about that. But I would have to really test them out to see how they actually play, because some of them do have interesting mechanics. Like one of them, I think, combats stasis a little bit. Yeah, like one of them makes it difficult for stasis to be locked down to you. So I see a lot of people using that because stasis is completely fucking broken in PvP. It's unbearable. Like you just have no hope. There is no hope. Even with all the fixes, there's just no hope. So anything that can combat stasis, I'm down for it. I've said this before too. Stasis almost made me stop playing the game, but here we are. I'm a slave to Bungie because they make good games. Anyway, then we go down. They show us a little bit of the actual ornaments, the universal ornaments for the season. Again, they have gone all out with the actual armor sets and how they look. All three of them they just look so cool. Like this season is just one of those seasons that it's like, wow. It's like back in Season of the Dawn, where I personally like Season of the Dawn because of the armor sets. This is another season that I love the armor set design. It's just incredibly cool. They talk about the season pass. You can get the new exotic side arm that Mithrax gives you. It's a cryo gun, basically stasis gun. You get the Splicer gauntlet, which is I believe the Splicer gauntlet is the season artifact, but I don't quote me on that. So yeah, it's all there. They give you a sneak peek of the season rewards for the free and the other one. They show you a calendar of all the things that are to come. And yeah, they have a bunch of wallpapers, which I will be showing some of it on the actual video. As I said before, you're gonna see a bunch of screenshots from the actual trailer. And yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a season. I am looking forward to it. I do really hope they're doing something in the background for the armor synthesis, because I would be really upset if they kept it the way it is. The way it is just not very viable, at least in my opinion. Pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a good day. Stay awesome. Goodbye.